Hey guys, it's me again. How are y'all doing? So today we're going to be learning how to log in 2025. Step 1. Lock in. What do I mean by that? Well, just focus on yourself, self-improvement, self-development, like focus on one thing at a time, don't go from one thing to another, like don't skip tasks, don't party, procrastinate, because it'll only like push you back, or push you further away from, your goals and stuff. Step 2, set an alarm, set goals, set your goals high or something, not too high, but not too low, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Wake up early, go to bed early, go to bed on time, If you're someone like me that likes to sleep and stuff, sleeping's fine. Just have a little balance here and there, because like you don't want to like not sleep, Don't snooze when your alarm goes off, because one, like it'll make you like unmotivated, because when you like snooze, it's like that was your chance to get up, but then you snooze, and then that like makes you feel like so dragged out through the day. But it's okay to snooze just as long, as you still wake up early, and you're still on time. So like kind of like set your alarm like before you have to wake up, to go to work, of course. Don't go to bed drunk, like don't have a hangover, like try to resist that, number one being is just like, if you got like work tomorrow or the next day and stuff, and you like have a hangover, it's like not good, so try to like resist that. Alright, step 3, say no to drugs and no alcohol. Step 4, stay off gaming. I mean, unless you're really good, unless you're like really good, and you're making a career out of gaming, if you're just abusing it, playing video games and stuff, it's just a distraction, go outside, touch some grass here and there, get a job, help society, do something good, just keep on advancing, you know what I mean? Lock in. Step 5, go to the gym. Where are my gym bros at? You know who you are. Hey, if you need a spotter, I got you. Well, yeah, go to the gym, Go work hard on yourself, build yourself up, maybe even go pro, see what you can do, build your physique and stuff, you could be like a bodybuilder, Here's what not to do at the gym though. Like if you go to the gym and you're barely starting out, like don't be ashamed of your physique, don't be ashamed of what people are gonna think, what people are gonna say, because it'll only make it worse, so go out there, have some fun, build your physique, build yourself up, be confident in what you do, you know, stuff like that. You're gonna look back and you're like, wow, like hard work really pays off, you know. You're gonna be thanking me because you have a six-pack, or be thanking me because, you know, like, you actually did it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making it up. Step number 6. I'm losing fingers here. Stay consistent. You know what I mean? Like, it's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. Like, staying consistent is not easy, bro. Like, let's just be honest here. Like, inconsistency is probably the main reason why you're not locked in. Like, let's just be honest. Let's be clear. Like, if you're inconsistent, you're probably doing something wrong. Maybe that's poor diet. Maybe you're eating the wrong foods or nutrition for your body to feel like, you know, you need to go the extra mile. I don't know. Just keep going. It's like cracking eggs, you know. And you know you're cracking eggs into a bowl, and you're stirring it, right? You're stirring it. You know, you're stirring it. You're battering it up, you know. But if you stop batting the eggs won't like scramble, you know what I mean? So just keep doing that, you know. That's the way I look at it. This video is like the most chillest video, probably like the most like I've ever had, and I'm very like thankful that I'm making this video because this is like, it's just amazing. Step 7. Take care of yourself and others. Like, in 2025, it's like we're in 2025, you know what I mean? Like, no, you're not Superman. Not asking you to be Superman. If someone asks for help, you know, kind of like help them out a little bit, you know, see what you can do. Like, listen to your intuition. Have a good head over your shoulders, you know, that just goes a long way. Like, just showing kindness, positivity, everything like that, you know. It's, again, I'm not asking you to do it, but if you want to lock in this year, 2025, I want you to remember, like, don't just like sacrifice yourself, you know, to satisfy other people's needs, you know what I mean? Like, always remember to put yourself first, you know? Just remember your worth, you know? Step 8. Be a role model. You know? Like, what does that mean? Hold up. Okay. Who's ever been in a relationship, right? Like, who's ever been in a relationship? Maybe, you know, you're a dad, you're a mom, you're a brother, sister, right? And, you know, they look up to you for several reasons, and you just want to set a good example for them, you know? And, you know, you do everything you can, you know, to set a really good, you know, example and stuff, so that, you know, they might look to you as if, you know, if they need any help, you know, or if they need any support or guidance, you know, you're there for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, be a role model, you know, set a good example for them, you know what I mean? Whether you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, whether you're the dad or you're the mom, or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know, like, if you're a cook, if you're like Stephen Curry, you know, shooting threes, you know, like, that's a perfect example of being a role model, like, for the next generation, you know. Like, I'm Stephen Curry, you know, and like, I'm the best basketball player in all time. And like, I make all the threes in my life, you know, but if anyone could top that, you know, don't know why I'm speaking. Bring it back, bring it back. Alright. Say step 9, believe in yourself. You know, if you want to make it into 2025, like just want to lock in, to be honest, like that would be like the first step. It's just believe in yourself. You know, believe in yourself, believe in a higher power, believe in what you believe in, you know, and stay aligned with it, you know, stay aligned with God, if that, you know, in a belief that you are like so strong and passionate about, you know what I mean? Just have faith, you know, figure it out, because honestly, you deserve all the love, all the goodness in the world that the world has to offer. Sure, you know, the world isn't all sunshine and rainbow. It's not the best place to be in sometimes, but don't let your environment like tell you who you are. Like, leave that up to yourself, you know. Go find out what you want to do in life. Go find out who you are in life. You know, go out and see, like, go see different perspectives of what the world is, because there's also like storms and chaos, you know. There's a saying, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, it's where you water it. And some people misinterpret that. It's kind of the reality of things, you know. Step number 10, eat clean, you know, be healthy. I'm not like the healthiest guy, you know, in the world, but I feel it when I like, let's say, take a sip of like whatever, like, I don't know, I like soda and stuff, but if I take a sip of like Dr. Pepper, like, it's my favorite soda. When I grew up, like, Dr. Pepper was like my absolute favorite. I don't know why I ventured off to like root beer and stuff, and then Sprite, and then Fanta, but Dr. Pepper was like one of the most like favorite sodas in the whole entire galaxy, whole entire universe. And I don't know why now, but I feel like my bones are cracking now, because I've been drinking like soda since I was very small, but like my freaking bones are cracking now, and like my knees and stuff, so I kind of feel it, you know. But my point is if just like be careful what you eat, because it can like affect you in the long run. Yeah. Like, again, I'm not the healthiest person in the whole entire world, galaxy or whatever you want to call it, but you don't have to take my advice. But if like, again, if you want to lock in this year, eat clean, eat healthy, get your nutrition up, you know, got your smoothies, you know. That actually sounds pretty good right now, but it is like 3 o'clock in the morning. I do not feel like going to the kitchen right now and just blending something up, because that is just extremely loud right now. As it is, like, I feel like I'm like speaking loud already, but just imagine like I'm making a smoothie at this time. Like, that's just like, bro, like that's crazy. Alright, y'all. I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you think, what other videos I should make. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, my friends, peace. It's a long video. How long was that?